Long skip, Bizjack. Out, Ajayi, extra feed, another one. Robinson, got it. How about that ball movement for the Bulldogs? Deep into the shot clock here, only 5 left. Hart has to create, and he rolls it in. Carlos Hart has had a big second half. 10 seconds to go in the quarter, shot clock at 3 here. Nunez throws it away. Tbilisi has 3 seconds left. She pulls up from 3 and hits. Wooten the rebound. Look at that power dribble ahead. Feeds Timmer again. Oh yeah! She can't miss today from downtown. James hits the 3. Cincinnati is shooting very well from 3 this game. They've made 7 of 13. And they get a turnover. James to the cup. Chance for the old-fashioned 3. Perry runs into traffic and she turns it over. Here comes Miami. Scalia to tie. Jay's got it. Miami has come back. 55 apiece. Krisa throws it away. Durkak the good read. Numbers for the Flyers. Jones the hammer.
Oh my.
Thomas falling away, still can't buy a bucket. Ajayi pushes it up ahead. Jackson, excellent crossover for the lay-in. There's Makai Ellison coming off the bench the last couple of weeks for the Eagles, and it's out of the hands of Shanu. What a pass to Tillery in transition. Traore inside to the left hand. Hooping hard. Rebound Bird, it doesn't hit the rim. She gets it up and in. In time with the shot clock winding down and a chance for 3 at the line. Harris shovels it. McKinley the kick. Thomas. Thanksgiving Eve. As Feast Week rolls on, we bring you to Cincinnati, Ohio tonight. Eastern Michigan is in town, trying to bounce back from a loss on Monday as they take on the Cincinnati Bearcats, trying for back-to-back wins. Welcome courtside in Fifth Third Arena. So glad you're with us tonight. Alongside Terry Nelson, I'm Anthony Mazzini. You asked both of these coaches about the matchup. They kind of give you 2 totally different answers, Terry. Stan Heath for Eastern Michigan, he said comparing the Eagles to a Cincinnati is like comparing a hamburger to a filet mignon. You asked Wes Miller about this matchup. He said the Eagles are one of the best, most physical, most Power 5 ready non-conference teams they're going to face. The truth's probably somewhere in the middle. It's a busy day for the city of Indianapolis today. The Colts play on Monday Night Football tonight. But first, we bring you a battle of America East against Big East. The Butler Bulldogs have had a great non-conference so far, and they try to put a bow on it today against NJIT in the final tip-off before the tinsel. Welcome to Hinkle Fieldhouse. So glad you're with us this afternoon for a Monday matinee. Alongside the former big man, Joey Brunk, I'm Anthony Mazzini. Butler's had a great non-conference, 9-3 today, Joey, entering the matchup. How do they cap it off with some success before Big East play kicks in? Big East play starts next in full swing for the Bulldogs. America East play starts just after the new year. A couple of tune-ups remaining for the Highlanders, including today on the road in Indianapolis. Butler controls first, and immediately throwing it up to Ajayi. A little out of his reach. They tried to get this last game before the holiday break started with a bang here, Joey.
Yeah, that's probably one of those plays that Coach Mott is talking about, that we talked about this morning, about being able to execute offensively and make the right read. That was the right read, just the execution was a little off on the lob.
That Motto wants to clean up some of the fluidness on offense, making those right reads, understanding what to do and when to do it. Golden misfires inside for the Highlanders. Looking down low for Ajayi once again, he has a mismatch. Bizjack is cut off, long skip over to Robinson. And he lays it up and in. He's done well, Joey, filling in for Jalen Jackson in that point guard spot.
This is a tremendous opportunity for him to step into the starting role as a freshman. And, you know, learn by experience, trial by fire. There is no better way to get better than just by doing it through experience.
Robinson on the season averaging just shy of 6 points a game. From Indianapolis, Four-star recruit by ESPN, and as you mentioned, Joey, a great opportunity to really showcase what he can do.
Yeah, no, he's been kind of thrust into the starting role with Jackson out for the year, and I think as the season goes on, we're going to continue to see him improve.
Rocco Awad turns it over, an excellent back cut to get to the rim. Ended up throwing it away, back to Butler. Robinson filling in at that point guard duty for Jalen Jackson, who has not played since November 23rd. He is out for the year with an ankle injury. He has announced his intentions to return to Butler next season. Down low for Drayton Jones, the unsung hero of this Butler team. Not talked about enough. He gets the roll inside.
He's done a fantastic job all year at impacting the game without scoring. He can score with his back to the basket, but he does a tremendous job running the floor. He rebounds the ball at a high level. He's a great screen setter. He does a lot of things to help his Butler team win.
Transfer from South Carolina State. Bolden, too strong off the glass. There's Ajayi's first rebound of the game. Robinson cannot hold on to it in transition. Now Thad Matta, the head coach of Butler, his 4th season with the Bulldogs. He's approaching 500 career wins. We asked him what his plans were for the holiday, and he said going down to Florida and prepare for Big East play on the beach. Bizjack is stealing the backcourt, and he finishes with a flush. Butler defense doesn't force a ton of steals, only about 7 a game. Force only 11 turnovers a game. It's towards the bottom of the Big East, but Bizjack takes advantage of one there. Fulton trying to back his way down, but Ajayi blocks it.
I think one of the most impressive things Ajayi can do is when he gets a rebound or blocks a shot like that, he can initiate their transition break, which really goes a long way with them being able to play with pace and get out ahead. Too
strong off the glass there for Jones. In stride, Bolden leaves it short. NJIT no points through the first 2.5 minutes. Bizjack lines up the 3, and NJIT needs a timeout.
He is one of the guys you don't want to leave open.
He's been scuffling lately. Only 5 made threes out of the last 29 attempts entering today. So an encouraging sign, Joey, to see him get off to a good start.
Yeah, I think there was a little bit of a miscommunication here on the ball screen in the transition drag, and he tees one up. Yeah, I think Awad got kind of tied up there on that screen and gave Bizjack enough space to get that one off.
3rd in the Big East in 3-point shooting, 36%. He will be a nightmare today if he stays that wide open. Grant Billmeyer, his 3rd season at NJIT. He has some Big East ties, Joe. You two were joking around before the game. He was the main man in charge of scouting you during his days at Seton Hall under Kevin Willard.
Yeah, we laughed a little bit about that game. I had spent some time with another one of his former coaches at Ohio State that we had laughed about. One of the games I played well, but they got the last laugh and they won that night, so it didn't really matter too much about my performance.
He did throw you a little jab at one point. He said, I think we left you single covered. They didn't double you.
Yeah, no, he made the point that they remained in single coverage all night long.
Down 9-0 early. Starting the game 0-4 from the field. Robinson has it knocked away. Stays at this end. Only 6 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Traore coming in for the Bulldogs along with Oliogu Elabor. Clayville to trigger it in. Have to go quickly here. Limited shot clock. Clayville's a shooter. He throws that one towards the rim and it misses everything. Cold start for the Highlanders continues.
I think we've seen a little bit of the point of emphasis that Coach Matta was talking about cleaning up their pick and roll defense and getting better on the defensive side. And this is a great game to play some more guys and get that experience before the conference play rolls in.
He talked about some of the offensive fluidness, but he also mentioned defensive intensity wanting to pick back up. Fouled away from the basketball. Goes on Zach Scherler, his first. Close out there from Sebastian Robinson. Ajayi Gives it up. Reposition for Ajayi. Double team comes. Eliogu Elibor swings it. Bizjack sidestep. Off the mark from 3. And it's out of bounds. Knocked away by Fulton. Stays with the Bulldogs.
So far, NJIT has done a great job at when Ajayi catches the ball inside about sending a second defender to force him to kick out once he has initiated his dribble.
Brent Billmeyer talked about sending some different coverages, sending double teams to try to contain him today. That was their biggest focal point, how they would contain Michael Ajayi. Good contest inside there as well to deny Traore, and the Highlanders force a turnover. They've had some good defensive stands here, Joey, and they've gotten some decent shots. They just haven't capitalized 4 minutes into the game.
You know, they've struggled to convert some of these looks, and I think as they play later in shot clock, it gets harder. So I think for them the key would be to get stops, maybe try and push the pace a little bit, just to try and free yourself up and get an easy opportunity.
The Highlanders have had a gauntlet of a non-conference schedule. Played 6 consecutive road games. They do come in with some fresh legs. They haven't played since December 13th. So about 9 days between their last game and today. Robinson to the rim, and he short arms that one as well. Another missed opportunity. They're going to get it back here. Great retreat from Jordan Rogers, who's kind of a jack-of-all-trades player. Clayville. Fulton working on Ajayi inside. And Ajayi wins that battle. Another block for the big fella. Jack knifing his way through. As a mismatch here with Scherler guarding him on the perimeter. Long range, Haywood rolls it in from 3.
That's what he does best. That gets him to 26 of 34 made shots of the year from 3.
Yeah, of his 34 made shots, 26 have been from long range. It's been a nice offensive punch the last couple of games for the Bulldogs. And an offensive foul on the screen brings us to a break. All Butler early, Joey, 12-0.
Great kick here from Bizjack to find his teammates spotted up. Haywood, hands, feet, ready.